Ubisoft's XDefiant shooter loses to Tom Clancy's Name.
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
Why are you making a 6v6 hero shooter?
Why wouldn't you?
Shooter in this day and age?
Why wouldn't you? It's because they freed up all those developers that were working on Hyperscape. They had to do something, right?
I guess.
I think it's 6v6 hero shooter, but more in the style of like a tactical shooter, not like. I think their like hero abilities are like this guy can put down a tactical shield.
No, yeah.
It's going to be more like Rainbow Six.
Firefight meets punk rock mosh pit.
Yeah, we looked at the trailer for this. I think at the Ubisoft. Oh wait, maybe I did that alone. The Ubisoft E3 press conference.
One,
yeah, I did that one alone because I remember I got debated at the end with their fucking Avatar game when I thought it was going to be Star Wars.
Yes.
Yeah, they dropped the Tom Clancy name off of it because it's not really aesthetically Tom Clancy anymore.
Definitely not aesthetically Tom Clancy.
So, but the thing is like, well, Tom Clancy's dead. Ubisoft owns Tom Clancy's name now. They I think bought it in perpetuity for games.
Yeah.
So they could put it on anything they want, but I guess they want to keep the Tom Clancy sort of like games as like more realistic, tactical sort of things, I guess. I don't know. But even still, they put Tom Clancy on The Division, so I wouldn't really call that too tactical or realistic. But
no.
I don't know.
I mean, the game looks all right, but
yeah, it's just another 6v6 shooter thing that I don't care about.
Do those even work well in this day and age?
6v6?
Yeah. Or even like a one.
I mean, it could if it was really good, I guess.
Yeah, you have to be able to trump CS:GO.
Yeah,
and
it's just about building hype. And I mean, Ubisoft is not. I mean, they're kind of now more in the area. They weren't really, but now they're in the area of like, this game is going to be around for 10 years, and you're going to be playing XDefiant for 10 years straight, just like For Honor. Like, there hasn't been a For Honor sequel. They've just been updating it every year or every 6 months for like the last 5 years. It's definitely Ubisoft wants to be the games as a service company for their games. Even Assassin's Creed with Assassin's Creed Infinity or whatever it's going to be called. They just want to have the one game. They want to update that. That's the one game you play.
Yeah.
You love it. They play it every day, much like you with Apex Legends.
Yeah.
They want you to play this game. And if they can hook enough people in, okay, great. If not, all right, well, we can shut her down. But it seems to me like they're sort of supporting these games beyond the point that, not that it makes sense, but like they're still doing the Club 2. And like, I don't hear anybody talking about the Club. Like, I like the Club 1. I liked it a lot. But the Club 2 is still getting new stuff every year. Crazy. And it's like, okay, all right. That's cool that they're still supporting it. There must be something there that they're getting their money's worth out of it. But it's just crazy that they're still going with it.
I mean, For Honor, the last 30 days, 3,000 people have played it.
On Steam. Yeah. I think there's a lot of people that play that on Xbox and PS4 or 5, whatever.
They say in total about 5,000 to 13,000.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's enough for them to keep doing it. They still are updating. I mean, 3,000 players daily for a game that came out like 5 years ago? That seems pretty good to me.
Is that daily? Oh yeah, it's daily.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Seems pretty good to me. That you would not have a problem getting into a match, basically. Like, and I'm pretty sure For Honor is strictly multiplayer.
Yes, it is.
I don't think
there's a single player campaign.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Okay, I've never played For Honor.
It's good. I like it.
Yeah, I probably actually would, because it's probably just the battle system from Assassin's Creed. Like, they probably ripped the animations now.
No,
what are you shaking your head? You haven't played Assassin's Creed since Assassin's Creed 1.
Oh, I know, but Assassin's Creed is a multi-combatant style of
well, yeah,
combat.
It can be.
Whereas For Honor is
1v1 or 1v2
or 1v2.
2v2.
Yeah, it could be. But then it gets real difficult for the guy who's only one.
I mean, in Assassin's Creed, when you're doing your boss fights and stuff like that, it's 1v1. So
does Assassin's Creed have one block?
What do you mean?
Because like in For Honor, you have a high block, a low block, a side block. different moves.
Not different. There's more. There's block and parry, I think, but there's not like high block. No, there's not.
Yeah. There's all kinds of places you can block. All kinds of places to dodge. Your attacks hit different parts of the body, so you got to be like, well, he's blocking.
It's like Bushido blade.
So you have to like go down, but this move doesn't go down because your body doesn't work like that.
It definitely looked like they took an animation straight from Assassin's Creed.
It could be.
Yeah, that I'm pretty sure every Ubisoft game just goes to their little animation library and is like, let's use this animation over here.
Yeah. The combat in that game is ultra satisfying, and when you beat someone, it's purely on skill. Purely on skill. It's great.
Nice.
So like, oh yeah, I outsmarted you for sure.
Nice.
So you can do like all kinds of feints and stuff like that, fades, and it's great.
Yeah. What did you play it on, PS4?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Ubisoft. They are kind of, I don't know, it's the exact opposite of like EA, where they're just like, that game's done. It's a year old.
It's done. Here's the new one.
Yeah,
let's go.
We're not doing that anymore. So
yeah, I guess so, huh?
I totally prefer the Ubisoft way though. Like,
it's a good method.
I mean, I guess Bungie's doing the same with Destiny, but they're also fucking it up every turn. So
yeah,
it's, I don't know. Like, does not XDefiant, does For Honor, do you have to buy a new expansion? I don't think so. I think it's just all cosmetic shit.
Yeah, I think it's all cosmetic stuff now.
It's
been a while since I played though. So
exactly. So and then, Elden Ring earlier we're talking about. We also didn't mention it sold 11 million copies, but that's a lot of copies. But the other thing too is there's no. You buy Elden Ring, the end.
Yep, the end.
There's nothing else to buy.
You finished Elden Ring? Well, play it again then.
Well, that's the thing too. It has new game.
Oh, new game plus.
New game plus. Like, for whatever reason, I don't know why or how, but I ended up Dr. Lupo's live stream on YouTube. He was playing Elden Ring.
Yep.
And his counter he had his death counter, right? So he's beaten it like 5 times. He's on like new game plus 6, and it shows his progression. Like, he has, all the progression of his playthroughs. Like, first playthrough deaths was like 300. New game plus 1, or new game plus deaths 100. New game plus 2 deaths 50. New game plus 3 deaths like 20. And he's on new game plus like 5 or 6, and he's at like 0 deaths.
Wow.
So either he's just so high leveled that it doesn't matter, or it's like
he knows all the moves.
He knows it all and whatever. But yeah, just 11 million sold out the gate. You can't even buy a different colored horse. Doesn't
matter if you get hit harder if you don't get hit.
Exactly. But imagine like Assassin's Creed coming out with no microtransactions. Like, it's insane.
Yeah.
So I mean, they obviously don't need to. 11 million copies. Like, any game would like be super impressed if they sold 11 million copies. So.
Yeah.
Anyways.